Why the hell would you make that noise to announce your return? What was
That
the
was like my
purpose of it?
best impression of like the clay world noise that the dude does when he just shows up.
Yeah, it was odd. It was frightening. Okay, now I have a bunch of polished andesite, granite, and diorite. So I'm gonna be like those people who put paint samples in houses, and I'm just gonna put down each of those so I can see what they look like in here in this lighting. I think these all look nice. Maybe I should have all three of them arranged in some pattern that includes three.
Are you creative enough to figure out a pattern?
I'm not. I'll have to think about it. Let's see. What would a good pattern be? I mean, I could literally just alternate in rows. That'd be fine. Yeah, that'd be cool. Let's do it.
No, that'd be awful.
Yeah, no, I'll just go like diorite, andesite, granite, diorite, andesite, granite. And then in the next row, I'll do it in a different order so that they create like a cool diagonal pattern or something.
I'm not gonna stop you.
It'll look nice, I promise.
You promise.
Yeah, I swear on my life.
Your life.
Yeah, if it doesn't look nice, I'll kill myself tonight. I can feel the carpal tunnel setting in from the pattern in which my fingers move in order to hit the keyboard. Wow, this turned out looking awesome. I really like this flooring. Isn't it cool?
It doesn't look as terrible as it could have.
See? That's really all you can ask for.
I'm trying to like categorize these things in like piles that make sense.
Is it difficult to think of categories, though?
It's not really, but it also kind of is, because like there's some categories you want closer to the door, so it's easier to dump them off.
Oh, yeah.
What I'm stuck on is I have these three here, which are tools, and then armory, and then a third thing. Maybe potions. Oh, but those take up a ton of
That's fun.
space.
We should have so many chests. Every single minuscule category is covered.
I'm just gonna have a potions chest, and then we'll just deal with making another one whenever we have potions, I suppose.
Yeah.
I know we're definitely gonna have like 8 double chests for like library books, assuming that we even get into enchanting.
Oh, I'm sure we will.
I don't even know what like the half-life of this vanilla playthrough is even gonna be.
Decades.
I
We're gonna
hope
be up to episode 1364 before we decide to call it and move on to something else.
I hope not.
I think it would be funny. It would be based, epic, funny, and red-pilled. It would be poggers, I'd say.
You should start saying poggers.
Do
Like
you know what happened?
unironically.
Like what happened to the PogChamp guy? Are you aware? He used to be like a cool dude in the fighting game community. Like a lot of people looked up to him. But then he went super weird after him and his like duo bro that he would make videos with like stopped making videos together. And then he made a bunch of tweets during the pandemic about like super weird political like how he wasn't going to get the vaccine and how it was a super evil ploy and like how you actually needed to inject your some weird shit to cure yourself and the pandemic was over. And he just turned out to be a total freakazoid. And I think Twitch got rid of PogChamp.
Yeah, it's
It was
now
a
that
whole
it's like the lizard.
something like that, yeah.
I'm gonna do the magic room in deep slate just because it matches the obsidian.
It does. It's a good aesthetic.
You
We
think
should
we
have
should have the portal in our magic room, or should we have that like outside?
I was about to say either we should have like a dedicated occult portal room in like a basement or something, or like in an underwater base. That'd be cool to have like a scary horror themed underwater base with a portal. But then again, maybe the magic room could be integrated into the portal room. There's more than one way to do this. Basically, what I'm saying is that we need a cool room that has a pentagram somewhere. That's kind of what I'm getting at. Oh, you know what? The pentagram should be made of burning netherrack that's eternally burning in the shape of a pentagram. I think that'd be badass.
That'd be cool, but where would we put it?
We'll figure it out. Maybe it can go underwater.
On fire and underwater?
Yeah, and like a glass base or something. I don't know.
Maybe. Maybe I'll claim like the entire third story is just like my area, then you can have the entire second story.
Dang, that's kind of crazy that you have to go through my area to get to your area.
There's a hallway, kinda. That way
That's
you get
good.
stuck with the ugly ass patio area.
Wow, so this was your scheme all along, huh? You just hate the patio. I'll have to design the patio for you then if you hate it so much.
Please.
I will.
I'm gonna have to move my fish out of your aquarium and build a second aquarium on the third story, though.
Jeez, it's too many aquariums for one house.
It's not.
Maybe there needs to be one aquarium and one cow aquarium.
You can empty the water out of yours and turn it into a cow aquarium.
Yeah, I could do that.
You should definitely keep it as an aquarium. No, I decided I like the third story because it's kind of spooky up there.
You and your spookiness.
Like,
I
I
keep
don't think you
finding.
have the heart to live in someplace so spooky.
No, I would fall apart. I would break down.
You'd scream and cry.
I'd thrash around and flail my arms and wail like a child.
You really need to start a new cow farm and a new reed farm. I want my magic.
Magic isn't that cool,
I want my magic.
if you say so.
I'm a witch, I need my magic.
But you also need your cauldrons and potions.
I do.
Haha, that creeper just killed its friend.
A little sad, actually.
No, only if you feel sympathy for the creepers.
A little.
And why would you do something like that?
I have sympathy for all living creatures.
I highly doubt that. Highly doubt it.
I have pity for all living creatures.
That's more like it. It's the eye of the spider.
Poison in one bite.
I love that song. It's classic. Thinking about that Eye of the Spider song reminded me of the good old days when I would listen to like Halo like parody raps on YouTube with my like little school friends. Those were good times because we would listen to those and there was that one that was like, I wanna get a killionaire so freaking bad.
I wanna get a millionaire so freaking bad.
And like then we'd be like, damn, we should write our own like Halo rap or gaming rap. And then we would just like sit down with a pen and paper and like not come up with anything because we'd be like, what do we write about? And now those are my early experiences with creative attempts, just getting nowhere.
Did Enderman always have, like, pupils?
I think so, yeah.
It's really weird that he has, like, regular eyes.
That is a little odd.
Nah, I found a little goofy area in the third story that leads out up on the hill to the right of the house. And then it's got, like, this big flat platform area. It'd probably be a good spot for the farm.
We definitely needed some big farmland.
That or a garden.
Cool. It'd be cool if you could grow rice so we could have rice paddies on the hill. I don't understand why there wouldn't be rice in Minecraft anyway. It's like one of the most popular crops anyway. I guess Miku doesn't know that much about human food.
She doesn't eat, after all. Well, that's not true. She eats batteries.
Right, and she lives in your Wi-Fi.
How could she live in your Wi-Fi if she's an actual physical person?
She's not.
I don't believe you.
Blue hair, blue eyes, hiding in your Wi-Fi.
Hatsune Miku is flesh and blood.
I don't want to believe that. That's a scary prospect. It strikes fear.
There's not much inherently wrong with that. Like, I'm flesh and blood.
No, there's nothing wrong with being flesh and blood most of the time, but when you're Hatsune Miku, it's different.
Oh, you don't want her to be real?
No,
You're
I
afraid
don't.
of the implications of a living, breathing Hatsune Miku.
What if Mickey Mouse was real?
He's not. He's a cartoon character.
Exactly, but it would be scary if he was real.
Yeah, but Hatsune Miku isn't like a cartoon character. She's a person that exists in real life.
She is like a cartoon character. She's just like Mickey. And if there ain't no Mickey, that shit ain't Disney. You know what they say.
What are you talking about?
That's a quote. It's a classic quote. You'd know it if you were based.
I am based.
There's nothing based about you.
No. I'm
Alright, where's
based, I swear. Probably done as much housework as I can at the moment.
as much as you can stand?
No, I just ran out of materials that I need.
Ah, yes, and you rely on me for those materials.
Yes. I'm not a grunt. I don't do grunt work.
You might have to.
I'm gonna go back into the mine.
Dang, that's the most grunty work of all.
You're a grunt.
I know.
We definitely need a better mine. Maybe we
Yeah,
could
it's
replace
hard
where
to
we put the furnaces with like a mine shaft tunnel. We could just put all the furnaces in like the center of the room and then build something cool around it.
like a statue of Melvin, brother of the Joker.
I meant more like something to make it look more like an actual furnace. Maybe a kiln.
A big brick and clay structure.
Maybe you should be the one doing the building while I do more of like the work.
I don't want to, but I will.
You ain't
sure.
good at building, you ain't good at work.
I'm good at entertainment. That's my specialty.
Entertain me.
I am. I'm entertaining you as we speak.
Come up with a cool conversational topic.
My fictional crushes. Number 1, Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Take this seriously, please.
How am I supposed to take it seriously if I'm trying to entertain you? What's serious about entertaining you? What is serious about that?
Clownery is a very serious occupation.
It's not in the slightest. It's actually literally the opposite of serious. It's the literal opposite.
You don't know that. You've never been to clown school.
I'm not a clowny, I'm a normie.
What?
I'm a normie, not a clowny. Is that what you're saying?
No, I said you've never been to clown school.
I don't understand what it's like to be a clowno. It's not just a phase. Is that what you're saying?
It's not.
It's funny, you know it is.
You know that's not what I'm saying.
Is it not what you're saying, though? Is it the subtext of what you're saying, perhaps?
It is. Aren't you a hardcore fan of Insane Clown Posse?
Not in the absolute slightest. Not even a little bit.
Good, you really shouldn't be.
You should be meaner to me. Because when you're just like vaguely passive aggressive and you're like, okay, whatever. It's not as funny as if you were to just tell me to shut the fuck up.
It is really funny though. It hurts more if it's like not extreme though.
Exactly. It hurts way more. Both less funny and more painful.
It's more painful, so it's more funny.
If you see it that way.
I do.
Damn. Maybe I am the clown here. Because I'm being whipped and beaten emotionally for entertainment. That's what clowns are for, right? You just beat them for fun.
No! What is wrong with you?
I'm not the... Look, I'm not the clown out here.
Not a fucking clowno.
And please say that again, please. That is so funny. That's the funniest sentence I've heard in my entire life. It is literally the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Why is that so funny?
Think about it. I'm not a clowno. That's just too funny. Oh my god. That is really good.
Alright, I'm not a fucking clowno. Can't imagine it was as good that time.
No, it wasn't as funny the second time. But it was still funny.
What's your problem with clowns?
I don't have anything against them. I only make fun of them because of you.
No.
But I also don't think that they're cool at all or have any infatuation with the aesthetic. In fact, I think they're weird. But yeah, no problem with them at all.
In situations, it's cool.
I don't know.
You
I
think
can't
my
of
Minecraft
situations.
skin is cool?
It's not that clowny though.
It is, it's like a carny.
I don't know. When I think carny, I think like drug addict. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
But also, yeah, it's completely accurate. You need to watch more Shoujo.
I so don't need to do that. It's incredible how much I need to not do that.
Why not?
What would I gain from that? I think we've had this exact conversation too, and I think I said that exact thing.
We had this exact conversation last time we played, even.
But I haven't budged at all. My desire to watch shoujo has not increased even 1 iota.
But then you get a better picture of what a cool clown is.
I don't know.
I'm gonna make you watch the entirety of Black Butler Book of Circus, and then
Hell no.
then you'll understand.
God, that sounds like absolutely horrible. Unless there's more curry-centric episodes, in which case I'm down.
There's not.
Damn. Well, what's the point?
You'll understand.
I don't think I will.
You'll stop riffing on my minority of people who like clowns.
I don't think, like, you said the Book of Circus was trash. So how
I
can you
fucking hate it.
possibly
It's
recommend
awful.
it? How can you say that that's what's going to convert me?
You'll understand.
I think I won't.
That's just because you haven't seen it yet. That's why you feel this way.
It seems like with most things that you say are essential, they're actually deeply painful to watch in many cases.
You like terrain of magical expertise.
Yeah, but it was pure suffering from start to finish.
It was
It
good.
was the same thing with Made in Abyss. Pure
It's
suffering.
good.
from
Okay,
start-
that one is suffering, but that's why it's good.
I don't know. I mean, it was definitely good, but it was pure pain, and there was a lot of stuff about it that I feel like caused me to gain absolutely nothing.
Yeah, there's a lot of not good in that one.
A lot of deeply unnecessary things that occur.
I honestly completely forgot about that until you like just now mentioned it again.
Exactly, because the brain erases it because it's so horrible.
Like, you have to have a trauma erasing mindset to enjoy it.
That seems to be your whole mindset with fiction. Trauma erasing mindset when it comes to watching anime. And that is not my mindset in the slightest.
That's like the only way you can watch anime is if like you instinctively forget.
It's actually kind of true though, because even with just like normal cringy shonen, there's a lot of stuff you have to forget intentionally. I want to take a look at our house from a distance because it's just so nice.
This is why I built the house and not you.
It's because I have the capacity to admire the house and you have the capacity to build it. And together we make the ultimate team.
You respect art. I have no respect for art, but I'm good at it.
That is such a beautiful dynamic right there. That's really what makes us click. It's really like it's funny because it's easy to make you laugh, but I also have to take damage in the process. You know what I'm talking about? Like it's easy to be self-deprecating. It's easy for me to suffer. But
Is
it's
that
the
the
only
thing
time.
that consistently makes me laugh?
Yes, it is. Every time I'm in pain. It is funny though, I can't deny.
Like, pain is funny, but you gotta have some jokes that don't involve suffering.
Sometimes you do. Every now and then.
No, you.
Oh, you're saying like I must?
Yeah.
I don't know if I do though. Let's think here. I should build a platform of dirt. It's just like absolutely enormous and flat, one block thick
Please don't.
above the house.
The
Like, over,
house looks so nice, though.
so big it blots out the sun.
Why would you ruin our lovely property?
That'd be hilarious.
I will evict you, and you'll have to go live your Minecraft life separately.
My God, how could you? I didn't realize you were a landlord.
I am lawful evil aligned.
That's the best alignment, to be honest with you. Other than lawful good, which is the actual best.
Or evil good.
I don't know. I don't think evil good exists.
Neutral, neutral.
That does exist.
And it is the absolute lamest shit.
It literally is. Yeah. I only ever play lawful alignments, honestly, because like, why would you ever want to play a character where you don't have to role play the morals? You know what I mean?
No, I wasn't paying attention. I was digging obsidian.
That's okay. I heard you made the noise, so like I knew that I was at least acknowledged, even if it wasn't conscious.
God, you gotta explain that.
I gotta explain the noise.
Yeah.
It's the noise that you make every time I say something when you don't have a verbal response. You just go, but it's in a very particular enunciation, and it's difficult to replicate because it's just a you thing that no one else does.
I am consciously trying not to do it. And
But you'll never stop yourself.
I can physically feel it.
That is so funny to me, honestly. I love that.
It is deep and guttural.
It's ingrained into who you are.
Yeah.
That's the other thing that's ingrained into who you are. The way you say yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm special.
We're all special in our own little ways, aren't we?
No.
I'm not special.
Maybe a little.
I might be a little bit special.
I mean, there's definitely people out there who I've met who are not special in the slightest. They fucking suck.
Yeah, can't deny that. Some people are just, they're just kind of whatever.
Damn it, stop giggling to yourself.
You knew exactly what I was laughing about.
It ain't that funny though.
It's kind of funny.
It's not.
It's funny to me. It'll always be funny to me. It'll never stop.
Why?
I don't even know. That reminds me of like one of my greatest freaking nightmares that I would have, like as like these weird intrusive thoughts when I was a kid, where it would be like I would constantly imagine that I was actually in like a catatonic state or like some kind of like coma, and everyone around me was just like waiting for me to wake up. But I was like acting out everything that I was doing in real life while I was in the coma, but I just wasn't conscious. And I was just like actually brain dead. It was weird.
What? I thought you were gonna say like you were gonna accidentally say a slur in your sleep or something.
Oh, that's part of it though. Like sometimes I'll have weird intrusive thoughts about like, what if I ever need to get my wisdom teeth removed? And like they put me under and give me like a bunch of like laughing gas and stuff or whatever. And then when I wake up, I'm just like saying a bunch of horrible, atrocious shit because I can't control what I say. Like that's horrifying to me.
It'd be funny though.
It would be hilarious, but in a very dark kind of way.
You'll be cancelled of no fault of your own. You're just so used to saying slurs online that you forgot that you can't say them in real life.
I'm not used to that. I don't do that.
That's why you do it.
No.
That's why that would happen, almost guaranteed.
No, but I don't do that, so it won't happen.
If I say it enough times, it becomes
Don't
the
feed-
truth.
Don't feed my brain's horrible non-functionality. Don't feed into my weird intrusive thoughts and make them worse.
It might not
Oh,
be
dear.
reality for you, but it'll be reality forever. Here's this.
There you go.
I gaslight not you, but those in your life.
That's next level technology. I'm about to eat your cats right now.
No,
Flesh.
I love them.
They were never real anyway. You didn't even have cats. You just wanted cats, and then you convinced yourself that you did have them. That's what happened.
Please don't kill my cat.
You're gonna come back and there's gonna be no cats, and I'm gonna be like, what cats? What are you talking about? Why are you saying that you had cats? What's wrong with you?
Please leave my cats alone. They didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, yes, they did.
What if I were to build them like a tiny cat village out back
That would be
somewhere?
nice,
Like when
actually.
you're wandering one day, you'll like come across a little cat village and you'll be like, that's pretty neat.
That would be kind of neat.
I want chocolate chip cookies and I want angel food cake with
Neither
whipped
of those
cream and
things-
strawberries.
Neither of those things are remotely nutritious.
Don't you know that clowns subsist entirely off of sugar?
God, don't call yourself a clown.
What?
You damn
Why
clown.
not?
It's horrible.
How come?
I can't even explain it.
It's just like a visceral reaction.
It actually is. Should we have a theme song? Like, should that be a thing?
We are the game dudes. We are so rude. We are the
That's a good one.
gamers with bad attitude.
I'm gonna use that audio clip for the theme song.
I'm only level 6 again. What level are you?
3.
Damn.
You just have to believe in yourself.
I don't.
That's the problem. How can you be a proper clown with no self-confidence?
It's gross when you say it.
Exactly. Now you know how it feels. Now you know how it feels to be inflicted with that.
Did you kill one of my cats?
No, I didn't touch him.
I feel like one of the gray ones has gone missing.
That's
Like one of the charcoal
sad.
gray ones.
But there's many things that could have happened to it, to be fair. It could have joined the circus.